y'all, and welcome back to another episode of Girls Are Players Too. I'm Brooklyn.
And I'm Heather. And
And
we have another week that you're at the sorority house taping.
I know. Hey, but at least we don't have the really loud AC going.
Yeah.
They fixed it.
They fixed it?
No, they fixed it. They fixed it, yeah.
Okay. Putting those
so all is good.
University housing dollars to work there. How's your ceiling?
It should be. Still, I mean, it isn't leaking, but it's great.
So for those of you who didn't know, I guess you'd moved in for one day. The ceiling fell out and started leaking.
Yeah, I was here for one day, and the ceiling started leaking because everyone started moving in, and the AC was overworking, and it started leaking into our room.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's just my luck.
So what is today? What are we doing today?
We're doing random facts
about the state of Tennessee.
Out of the state of Tennessee.
Yes, and you do not know what they are. Have written them down. We have 25.
Yeah, I don't know what they are. Mom's just going to tell me as we go. And
some of this is
get a nice little genuine reaction.
Some of this I think is stuff that you'll probably be like, oh yeah, I knew that. I will tell you, when I was researching this, some of this I had never heard in my entire life. In my 46 years of life, I had never heard. Is that how old I am? I don't even know how old I am. I think so.
Yes, 46. Okay. Almost 47.
Okay, moving on. Ready for number one?
Yes.
Tennessee is the birthplace of Mountain Dew. It was invented in the 1940s.
I feel like I might have known that. But probably not. I probably didn't know that.
They marketed their drink in 3 cities. 2 of them were Knoxville and Johnson City. I don't know what the third one was, but I had no idea. I wonder if it was because of the mountains, if that's why they called it Mountain Dew.
Called it Mountain Dew? Mm-hmm. Interesting. Well, more you know.
Fun fact. Fun fact number 2. Tennessee is tied with the title as the most bordered states. Guess how many states surround Tennessee? Do you know the answer to this?
I might. Hold on. Let me think. 6.
8.
8.
Can you name them?
Georgia, Alabama, Arkansas, Kentucky, North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia.
You were close. Kentucky, Virginia to the north, North Carolina to the east, Arkansas and Missouri to the west, Georgia, Mississippi, and Alabama to the south.
So wait. What did I miss? Georgia, Alabama. I said Arkansas. How many did I say? Did I only say 7?
I think you said 7. You did not get Mississippi. Well, you said South Carolina, and I think you might have missed Virginia.
No, I said Virginia. I think I missed Missouri.
Okay. The only other state to touch that many other places is also Missouri.
And does it also touch 8?
Mm-hmm. Touches 8.
Oh, yeah. I did not know that.
Yep. Okay. We are home. Fun fact number 3. We are home to the world's oldest radio show. Do you know what it is?
96.7.
Oh my gosh, Brooklyn, no. The Grand Old Opry. Show? Yes.
Oh, I was thinking like car radio, like FM radio.
Dude, what do you think?
I'm not the brightest. Okay.
The radio show also is, it also is played in a car.
Well, I should have known that because I learned about that in Introduction to Music, and I learned all about the Grand Ole Opry.
Well, I
should have known that.
I knew that one. Yeah. Okay. Fun fact number 4. You will like this one.
I forget that it's like a radio thing, and I always think it's like just like a venue. Like I forget that like it started like on the radio.
Yes, it's still on the radio too.
Well, clearly.
Yeah, if you talk to Pop and stuff, he'll tell you they used to turn it on and sit around and listen to it when he was a little boy. It's kind of interesting.
That's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right.
Fun fact number 4. Cotton candy
Four.
was born here.
Maybe that's why I love it so much.
It was invented by a dentist and a candy maker, Dr.
Huh.
Morrison and John Wharton. They created a machine that melted sugar crystals and blew it through a screen, creating delicate threads. And it was first introduced at the 1904 St. Louis Fair.
Huh.
I know.
So, well, that doesn't make any sense. If it was invented here, then why was it first introduced at a fair in
They
St.
used
Louis?
to have like world fairs that, I mean, like there was one in Knoxville. They don't really do them anymore, but the World Fair was a huge thing. So my guess is they probably invented it, and then there was probably a World Fair, and they took it up there to it.
Got it.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Speaking
that's
of
pretty cool.
cotton candy, you know the massive cotton candies that you get at the basketball games? They had it at the football games. Did you see the people walking around?
I
It was
did.
like 10 times the size.
I saw that one girl have that huge pink cotton candy that was like the size of her.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. You could see them like walking around the stadium. Like you would just see this big thing of cotton candy.
No, I think that's probably one of my favorite parts of like games like that is that I like to look around and like see everyone like that's struggling with like the big, huge things of cotton candy.
That's pretty awesome. All right. Fun fact number 5. The moon pie was also created here.
I did know that.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely did know that. I love moon pies. I haven't had a moon pie in a long time.
It was created at a local bakery in Chattanooga in 1917. And by the late 1920s, they had hundreds of them were being like produced. And so in World War II, it was utilized as a ration for servicemen and women overseas. So I know. I didn't know that. I knew the moon pie was made here. I didn't know that they gave it to servicemen.
I feel like when we went to Chattanooga once, they had like a moon pie something. It was like home of the moon pie or something.
They have a moon pie festival somewhere. Maybe it's in Chattanooga.
Yeah, I guess so.
RC
I've seen it somewhere. I definitely
pie.
knew.
I'm sure
RC colon a moon pie.
Yeah. Okay. Fun fact number 6. Tennessee is home to 10,000 caves and caverns. I'll pass.
I feel like I probably would have known that.
I'll pass on the caves and caverns. We used to go to Mammoth Cave.
Now, have I ever visited a cave or a cavern? No, I would love to though.
I think I've become claustrophobic as I've gotten older, and we went to Mammoth Cave quite a bit, like for field trips. And on one of the field trips, one of the girls, I mean, like had a major panic attack in the cave. Like they literally had to like carry her out. Like she completely freaked out. It was not good. But I don't know if like that has kind of scared me like that. I was always scared after that happened. But I'm not. And then you see like these, I mean, like they just rescued a guy. It was on the news. He got stuck in a cave and his friend had to like climb out of the cave and get people to get in there and like save his life. Like they just like cave in, no pun intended, but I'll pass on the caves and caverns.
I would like to go just once. Just once, that's it.
Okay. Fun fact number 7. The birthplace of country music is actually Bristol, not Tennessee.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I thought that the birthplace of country music was Muscle Shoals, Alabama.
I don't know. Maybe they've lied to us all these years. But we did watch that. What was the name of that show we watched that told all
Muscle
that?
Shoals.
Is that what it was called?
It was called, yeah, Pop showed it to us, remember?
Yeah, that was a really good show.
Yeah.
Okay. Fun fact number 8. Tennessee is the birthplace of America's first female senator. Hattie Caraway was born in Bakersville in 1878, and she was the first woman. Oh my God.
What?
The country's first woman to be elected and then reelected. Even though she was born here, she actually represented Arkansas, but she was the first female senator. Kind of cool, huh?
That's kind of cool.
Okay, this is a good one. This was a good one. I'm going to ask you, this is fun fact number 9. What is the second most visited house museum in America? It's in Tennessee.
Is it like local or is it like kind of a little bit further away?
I'll give you a hint. It's in Memphis.
Graceland.
Yes. I had no idea that it was the second most visited house museum. Do you know what the first is?
No.
Think about it. House museum.
The White House? The White House?
Yes. That was a trick question there. All right.
I figured it was probably the White House. No, that's kind of cool though. I've always wanted to go to Graceland and just like see like everything.
I've never been. Yeah, we should go. Jamie talks about there's like a hotel down there that's really cool that a lot of times people stay in and then go.
Yeah, I think I've seen like things for it.
We should do that one weekend.
I think we should. I think we should just like take like a rogue weekend and go down to Memphis and visit Graceland.
Okay. If we have a free weekend ever.
I know, right?
Number 10. Tin Pan South is the largest songwriters festival in the world. Have you ever heard of that?
Wait, no, what is it?
Tin, Tin, Pan, Pan, South. Tin Pan South. It's the largest
I've never heard of it.
songwriters festival. I've heard of it. I don't know that I knew that it was a songwriters festival. I knew it was a music festival, but I didn't know it was songwriters. But I didn't know it was the largest. It is a 5-day festival.
I'm sure that like if we were in like the songwriting bunch, we would know exactly what it is.
I bet
I've never heard
should
of
quiz. It. We should quiz Samantha on that one. Well, now she's going to hear it, so she's going to know. But that would have been a good one to ask Samantha. Yeah. Number 11. I know. That wasn't my best moment. Okay. Number 11. We have the most visited national park in the United States. Do you know what that national park is?
National Park Gatlinburg.
Yes, but what is it? What is the national park called?
Gatlinburg.
No, Brooklyn.
The Smoky Mountains. The Smoky Mountains.
Yes, the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. They also call it the salamander capital of the world because it has
don't even think
30.
I know less.
A salamander is a lizard, amphibian, but there are 30 different species of this amphibian in Great Smoky Mountains National Park.
That's a mouthful.
It has twice the visitors compared to Yellowstone. Isn't that crazy?
Wow, I didn't know that.
I know, that's
figured
crazy
that Yellowstone was like popular.
Number 12. The Tennessee River is a major commerce route. I think I don't realize that we still transport a lot of stuff via river until if you're downtown and you see the Cumberland River and you see like the barges and stuff, going.
Yeah.
But 28,000 barges travel the river every year, carrying 45 to 50 million tons of goods.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
I didn't know that. I knew that they still delivered stuff, but I didn't realize it was like as frequent, I guess.
That was the thing. I guess I don't think about it either.
I feel like there's like so many like other options that have been like, invented since like that was like main transportation of like crops and like stuff.
I guess, like some factories and stuff.
That's just like kind of shocking.
Factories and quarries though that like literally built right on the river because that was the mode of transportation back in the day probably are still right there on the river, and that's the easiest and cheapest for them. It might not be the fastest, but it's probably the cheapest and easiest.
But that's the most convenient for them, yeah.
Okay. Here's a good one.
Number 13.
The world's tallest tree house towered over Crossville for over 25 years. It was a major tourist attraction that was 97 feet tall, but it burned to the ground in 2019. I had never heard of that. I had no idea.
I would have liked to have visited that.
Oh my God, I about just had a heart attack. Literally, the cat walked in like right by my leg, and I thought like a black snake or something like came up and got me, and I literally just jumped. scared the
You almost,
crap
like,
out of
fell
me.
out of your chair.
I did. I'm surprised I didn't scream. I think like my heart stopped for a small moment.
Like, you just, like, kind of froze.
Yes, it
No,
terrified
so
me.
basically, like, this, like, tree house is like the Swiss Family Robertson tree house.
Practically. I'm
Basically.
gonna try to
Okay.
find a picture of it.
Or it was.
Okay, so fun fact number 14.
14.
Reelfoot Lake was created by a series of earthquakes.
You told me this the other day.
Yeah, it was on the New Madrid fault line.
I found this on the web for a series of earthquakes.
Dude, Siri is talking to me. Do you hear her? Siri,
Yes.
stop. I don't know if she's going to keep talking.
She probably
The
will keep
late
on talking.
1811 and
because
early
what were we-
1812.
What were we talking about the other day with earthquakes? And I was like, Tennessee doesn't have earthquakes.
Oh, yeah, you were like,
yes,
we would never have
yes,
an
they do.
earthquake here. Yeah.
And you're like, yes, they do. Like, that's how whatever the lake is, that's how it, like, formed.
Right. Okay,
Which I did not know that. But I do now. I did know that now.
here's a good one. Tennessee has
Number 16? Number 16.
Number 15. We're on 15.
Number 15. Number 15.
Tennessee has not but one, but 10 state songs. One of them is a rap. Crickets.
I know that one is Rocky Top.
Rocky Top. It was
Tennessee.
Well, I didn't think that was a state song. That's more of a school song, but you're correct. The songs are My Homeland, Tennessee, When It's Iris Time in Tennessee, My Tennessee, The Tennessee Waltz. That would probably been the one that I guessed. Rocky Top, Tennessee, Pride of Tennessee, Tennessee Bicentennial Rap, which is by a woman, by the way. That's interesting. Smoky Mountain Rain and another version of Tennessee. We have two named Tennessee. So
okay, interesting.
we're very
I had no
special.
idea.
We're very special.
I probably
here.
would have been like, yes, the Tennessee songs are like Pledge of Allegiance and like Star Spangled Banner and
Dude,
Rocky Top, Tennessee.
we are not going there again. Okay.
But then I kind of realized that Star Spangled Banner and
God bless.
National Anthem are like national.
Yeah.
That's like that's not just Tennessee.
Number
Anyways.
16.
Number 16.
Tennessee is the birthplace of the tow truck. A dude from Chattanooga, Ernest Holmes, invented a tow truck in 1916.
The Tonka.
Tonka is a toy.
No. They have actual Tonka trucks.
Okay,
Mom.
but that
They do.
Tonka trucks are dump trucks, Brooklyn, not tow
Dump.
trucks.
They have tow trucks.
Dude, don't try to cover your tracks. A Tonka truck
Tonka
is a
has tow truck. Do you want me to look it up? I'll look it
the
up right now.
Tonka truck. The Tonka
tow
trucks
truck.
that kids play with are those big yellow.
They have Tonka tow trucks, and I
Whatever.
will literally send it to you
Whatever.
right now.
Still, a Tonka
Hold
truck
on.
is a dump
Hold
truck.
please. Hold please. No, because it can also be a tow truck. Because you know what? I'm sending it to you right now. Tonka Steel Classics tow truck. Go look at
I
your
have
phone.
never seen a kid playing with a Tonka tow truck in my entire life. They're always those big yellow Tonka trucks.
Yellow dump trucks. Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about, but they do have tow trucks.
Whatever.
Tonka tow trucks.
Whatever.
Aha.
Number 17. Of all the southern states, Tennessee provided the most soldiers to the Union.
I didn't know that.
You did?
Yeah, I think I
didn't.
learned that in Tennessee history.
I didn't know that. You think you learned that in Tennessee history?
That's why we're no. That's why we're called the volunteer state.
That's another one of my fun facts. But that's
That's
not the same thing. It's not. We're going to jump to fun fact 22. The volunteer state is called the volunteer state because of the War of 1812. The War of 1812 was not the Civil War.
the War of 1812.
It was not the Civil War. But we provided the most number of soldiers in that war, which is why we were called the volunteer state. So it's not the Civil War. So different fact.
Okay, well then that must have been what I was thinking
You
of.
probably missed that one on the quiz.
No. I still finished with the B plus.
Number 18. Mini golf was patented in Tennessee.
I did not know that.
Me either. Pretty cool, huh?
I'm not good at mini golf.
The game wasn't invented here, but they patented it here for his Tom Thumb golf courses. I guess because Tom Thumb was like little and mini golf is little, so they called them Tom Thumb golf courses. Who knew, right?
Huh. Wonder if they're like they still exist.
No idea. I got nothing on that one.
Tom Thumb.
So,
all right, number 19.
Number 19. Tennessee was named after the Tennessee River, which was named for the Indian word Tennessee, which was the name of a Cherokee village.
I did not know that.
I didn't know that either. I wonder what was so special about, I guess they were saying Tennessee. They thought they were saying Tennessee.
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 I've always wondered how like states got their names.
Come on down to Tennessee. That's funny. Now that I'm saying Tennessee. Yeah. Okay.
Anyways.
I don't know why that's so funny to me now. Okay.
Tennessee.
Nashville.
Hey, where you live in Tennessee?
In Tennessee. Nashville.
What number are we on?
20.
Okay.
Nashville was founded on Christmas Eve in 1779.
I definitely wrote that down in my history book.
Okay. So this is a good one. Let's see if you know this history fact. 38 battles during the Civil War were fought on the soil of Tennessee. The only other place that had more battles was Virginia. Did you know that? I didn't realize that we fought the majority of the battles here. I mean, I know
we had a lot of wars.
Yeah.
Like over, like whether it was like over like land with like Native Americans, or if it was like for I don't know the word that I'm looking for, but maybe I'll think of it before the time that this podcast is over. But we had multiple wars based on many things, whether it was for land or like colonies or whatever else that people would fight for.
Okay. The volunteer, I've already said this one, number 22. The volunteer state were called the volunteer.
You skipped number 21.
No, I didn't. The 38 battles. The 38 Civil War battles. 22 volunteer state, because we had the most volunteers in the War of 1812. President Polk called for 2,600 and 30,000 people showed up. Pretty cool.
That's why we're called the volunteer state.
Pretty
here
cool.
In Tennessee.
Yes. Number
23. 23.
Okay, hold on. Trying to find it. What is it? What is my fun fact? Oh no.
Did you lost your fun fact?
No. I have them written down, but I'm also referencing them, so I have like additional stuff written down. Maybe it's in here. Here it is. I found it. The Lost Sea in nearby Sweetwater, Tennessee, is the largest underwater lake in America. Now, what is an underwater lake?
I'm pretty sure an underwater lake is a lake that was built like on.
I don't think lakes are built. I don't think lakes are built. But
what is an under?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what an underwater lake is. But anyway,
it says it's a brine pool, sometimes called an underwater lake. Deepwater or brine lake is a volume of brine collected in a seafloor depression. Okay. I
Okay.
don't really know what that is.
I don't really
that's
know. But
fine, I guess.
anyway, fun fact. Number 24. And I knew this, but I had forgotten it until I saw it. The architect of the Tennessee state capitol, William Strickland, is actually buried within the walls of the Tennessee state capitol.
I did not know that. But
Isn't
that's
that
kinda
creepy? I know that's so creepy. They say that it's haunted, but
Like the downtown state capitol?
yes, that would be the Tennessee
Yeah,
state
that's kind
capitol.
of creepy.
Okay, this one is I'm probably the only person in the state of Tennessee who did not know this. I don't know how I
number
missed
25?
this. This is number 25. The famous symbols of the Tennessee flag, the 3 white stars. Do you know what they represent? If not,
I
maybe the only 2 people in Tennessee that don't know this.
oh my gosh, hold on. I definitely 3. 'Cause I
Are
know
you
that the
Googling
flag
it? Stop
No,
Googling it.
no, I'm not. Oh my gosh, Mom, I'm not Googling it. Because the flag that had 13 stars was like the 13 like first like 13 states.
Colonies.
Yeah.
Okay.
They represent like 3 main things in Tennessee, but I don't know what 3. I don't know if it's like people or like areas.
Me, you, and
But I
Papa.
know that
Areas. They're the areas. East Tennessee, West Tennessee,
and Middle Tennessee.
Yeah, correct. I didn't know that. How did I not know this?
Like I kind of figured that's probably what it was, but I didn't
You
know
just
if it
said
was
it
like
could be
maybe
3
like,
people.
well, maybe like 3 people that like founded Tennessee. I don't know, Mom.
Anyway, that's all I got.
I passed Tennessee history with a B+. That's as good
I'll
as it
take
got.
it. I think it's good. Did you like my fun facts? Were they fun
I
and
did like some
interesting?
fun facts. They were very fun and interesting.
Did you learn something?
I did learn something.
What was your favorite one? Do you remember any of them?
My favorite one is that Graceland was the second most visited
To White House.
tourist. Yeah, to
It
White
says like
House.
600,000 people come a year.
That's kind of insane.
Isn't that crazy? And to think
Yeah.
like probably the majority of the people that visit there probably weren't even alive when Elvis was alive.
Probably. Well, I'm sure.
So that's all I got. You want to close us down?
Yep. All right, y'all. Thanks for listening to this week's episode of Girls Are Players Too. Make sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at _Girls Are Players Too, and we will see y'all next week. Bye, y'all. Mama, you're supposed to say bye.
Oops. Bye, y'all. See you later. We love to screw this up. And you know what? I just let it happen
I know.
consistently.
You know what? Most of the time, it's usually me that screws it up, but this time it was you.
Love you, mean it.
Love you.
That's what you said.
The song. Sit down.
What are you saying? You're like singing off beat.
I'm singing the words.
No, you're not.
Okay. You got it. You
Stop
turned me down.
talking.
You turned me down. You turned me down.
I didn't turn you down. Just stop talking.
Uh-oh,
I'm gonna
no,
have to
you-
turn it
Yeah,
down
wait.
now because
Okay. Love you. Bye. Okay. Love you. Bye.
bye.
You tell me when